can see, it's already cooked. Just let it defrost or heat it up in the microwave. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen from Flip Family, and today I'm going to share with you how to make a skinless sausage that is Filipino inspired, and it's called longanisa, which is a Filipino version of a sweet sausage, and typically you find it with the casing, but I like it skinless and I make them into patties. So before we get on with the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So first I'm going to show you how to make the marinade. You will need about a tablespoon of minced garlic, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and the brown sugar is what caramelizes and gives that burnt edges of the longanisa, and it's so good. And then next, you're gonna take your vinegar, your Filipino vinegar, but you can also use apple cider vinegar if you have that. So you'll need probably about a tablespoon or so of vinegar. I'll give it a taste before we actually put the meat in, so we'll test that out first. So after you put the vinegar in, then you're gonna get your soy sauce. You will need a little bit of soy sauce as well. That'll give that salt flavor that you need. So I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of soy sauce. Oh, probably 2 tablespoons. There we go. Then you're just gonna sprinkle in some salt and your pepper, just for seasoning. The next thing I'm going to do is add your annatto powder. So this is what gives the longanisa that red color that you see and may be more familiar with. So this gives it a nice color. It won't be what you see typically for longanisa, but it'll give it a hint of that red color when it cooks. So I'll just sprinkle in that, and then I'm just going to mix everything together before I add my ground pork. So as you're mixing, you want to give it a taste too to see if it's to your liking. So it should have that sweetness from the brown sugar and a little bit of that vinegar taste, and then that salty flavor from the soy sauce. So if it's not to your liking, then add whatever you would like to add from here. So here I'm adding a little bit of soy sauce because it looks like it needs a little more salt flavor. So just continue to mix and taste. So now I'm going to add my ground meat. I am using ground pork actually. This is freshly grounded. I ground it myself. I am using pork loin, so it's a healthier pork cut. I've also tried it with ground turkey and ground chicken, and it doesn't seem to taste the same. So I highly recommend using ground pork, and I'm using a leaner cut. I guess it just makes me feel better that it's somewhat healthy, but it tastes better with all. What I'm trying to say is it tastes better using pork. So I'm just gonna mix in your marinade into the ground pork like so until it's all fully covered. So then once it's fully mixed, you will let this sit in the fridge probably an hour or two, even overnight if you want to save it, or prepping ahead of time before you will cook it. And then you can also prep it into the patty shape if you want ahead of time, but I just cook it as I go. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge, and then I'm going to show you how to cook it. Okay, so I'm going to form it into patties. These are about 3 ounces. I actually measured this and weighed it. So it's about 3 ounces, and I put it into a patty form. And then I'm just using my cast iron griddle to cook this because I want those charred marks from the griddle. So this will fit about maybe 4 patties on here. and you're just gonna cook each side maybe 3 to 4 minutes. You just want to continually to check it because you want it to have kind of a slightly burned texture, but you don't want to overly burn it because you don't want to have that burn flavor. So the brown sugar will burn this very quickly. So you want to continue to check it and then flip it over to the other side to cook the other side. So now you can flip it over to the other side. See how it has that nice charred marks? It could go a little more, but that's okay. You can probably flip it over the next time, but I just wanted to show you how it'll look. Oh, that one looks perfect. These are coming out awesome. So I'm just gonna cook the other side and it's pretty much done. So I actually was selling my longanisa patties that is already frozen and ready to eat. They're already cooked, so anybody that purchased it just had to warm it up. But here I'm gonna show you how it looks like. I'm just gonna cut it. So it came in a pack of 4, and you can see it's already cooked. You just let it defrost or heat it up in the microwave. And eat it. So people typically eat this with garlic fried rice and a fried egg. You can also put it in omelets. I made a quiche from it, so there's so many ways you can make this. Look how good that looks. How easy was that? Ugh. How easy was that? And I just used a couple ingredients to make longanisa. Not hard at all, right? If you want to learn more about Filipino cooking, sign up for a newsletter because I share a lot of our Filipino recipes and you get the first to know updates of what's going on with Flip Family. And catch us on Instagram. Tag us on there at Flip Family with 2 P's. Also, one more thing. Comment below. I'd love to know what your favorite breakfast item is. And before we head out, don't forget to subscribe. Bye!